Pokemon Ranger! I choose you!
What's up guys, it's your Ranger Boy here and welcome to a discussion video which I actually try to avoid. Since you guys know that my channel is first and foremost based and dedicated to the anime, and therefore I really tried my best to avoid any topics in regards of the games or any ongoing Pokemon game hypes like Sun and Moon or today's topic, which is Pokemon Go. That's why I will try to make it as short as possible so that I never ever have to talk about this again. So in today's discussion we will talk about one question. Are Pokemon Go fans real fans? And does Pokemon Go deserve all this hype? I will try to answer this question by saying that in my opinion the Pokemon Go phenomenon is kinda odd. What do I mean by that? Well, what I really love about Pokemon Go is the game and the whole concept behind it. It's a smartphone game which is not only really enjoyable, yes, even though it sometimes has some connection issues.
My phone's frozen. What? No, that's not good. My phone's frozen. My phone's frozen. My phone's frozen. What?
But also makes people going outside to discover every tiny corner of their environment only to catch Pokemon, and I think that's brilliant. And with certain events it even brings people together so that they can enjoy the game as a united group. So the game is not really the problem here guys. But what in my opinion actually is a problem is the fact that Pokemon Go just became another one of those trending things. Since Pokemon Go has been so hyped up because of the Super Bowl commercials and E3, of course it's famous worldwide. But what really annoys me a little bit is the fact that even people who don't like Pokemon at all are now playing Pokemon Go, only because it's the popular thing to do right now. Best example I can give is actually my real life. There are people from my environment who in the past laughed at me because I was still playing Pokemon at my age. And now those guys are pretending to be hardcore Pokemon fans by saying stuff like, I gotta catch them all and I wanna be the very best, while playing the Pokemon theme song as if it was their fave song.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. To play the walls, my
And I bet you guys that most of those pretenders and hipsters only know the first 151 Pokemon and maybe some Pokemon of the Johto region, and that's it. That's it. There was one guy who had an Electabuzz and I was like, damn, can't wait until a possible Electivire update. And that guy was like, what is Electivire? My god, Paul would cringe right now. But I don't blame those people. They can be hipsters, they can be pretenders, and I want them to enjoy Pokemon Go because of course Pokemon was part of their childhood, and if there's something reminding of good old times, then I'm okay with that. But don't be like, yeah, I was a Pokemon fan since Gen 1, while at the same time laughing at people for playing the Pokemon games and saying that they are childish. That's something I can't respect. So let's clear today's question. Pokemon Go indeed deserves all the hype and all the support from around the world because the concept is brilliant, it's fun, and even brings people together. But some of those people, not all of them, I will repeat, not all of them, are just freaking pretenders who only love Pokemon because it's popular right now, while having nearly no knowledge of other gens. I don't say that that's a wrong thing, because if you grow up, people will have other interests. But just fucking stop pretending that you are a hardcore Pokemon fan since day one and just admit that some of those guys are only riding the hype train. That's all I want. Hey, maybe I'm wrong and maybe the Pokemon Go phenomenon will bring some more people to play the Pokemon games and watch the anime. But according to my experience with today's generation of Pokemon fans, I highly doubt that. I really highly doubt that. And instead of that, those people who laughed at other Pokemon fans will spread their pretender love for Pokemon all over social media, and when the time has come where the hype has cooled down, these hipsters will forget about Pokemon again and will start laughing at other Pokemon fans again. This is the thing which really pissed me off. That's why I can say that not every Pokemon Go fans are real Pokemon fans, but instead are just there until the hype is over. Whew. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this little discussion, or maybe rant if you like, and see you guys in my comment section down below. Bye guys.